everyone, my name is ℓικє, aka ℓικє Gamer, and whoa, my hair is all fluffy today. I actually hair dried my hair. This is what happens when I have dried my hair. Anyway, before I start this vlog out, I know I'm doing another vlog kind of slightly recently from the other vlog. The first vlog is like, I think, showing you the first week of my uni and stuff, so yeah. So this is like, I'm finally on holidays now, so that's not one thing. And first of all, before I show you the main thing that is like a show and tell video, the main thing, before the main thing, I just want to say that I'm starting to use my makeup channel. If you guys remember, I do have a makeup channel too, and that's like still my second channel pretty much. This is my main channel, that's like my second channel. I do have a third one, but I'm unsure about keeping that one or not, because when I did it, I had a really shitty mic. I want to say that for that channel, it's not a makeup channel anymore, it's a cosplay channel, even though there's a lot of makeup stuff on there, like a lot of makeup things and everything. But that channel is going to turn into it's already turning into a cosplay channel. I have done a lot of like really old shitty videos of like cosplay kind of related things in the past, like makeup tutorials and stuff, but like with a really shitty camera and stuff. Now it's like, if I do it, of course, I have a better quality HD webcam and stuff like that. So a lot of that is going to be good, because you guys are going to see a lot of now cosplay related things. So anyway, if you do want to check that out, there is a link in the description to my cosplay channel, and also it's also in the area where I say awesome people to subscribe to, you know, in the homepage of my channel where you see like people who to subscribe from, if you have like friends or people that have helped you out in the past, stuff like that. That is all in there, but if you want to mainly check watching this video, it's in the description, so you can go and check that out and see all the updated things that I'm doing and slowly going to make and stuff like that. Yeah, so now I'm going to show you, this is like, you know, as it's titled as stuff that I have, like, it's like pretty much things I've done in my uni from earlier during the time and then later. And also, before I start this really quickly, I want to say I also another link in the description. I have a Deviant, I don't know how to say that word properly, but I have a DeviantArt, which is like the art website, and that has a lot of my process and my progress. From like, you'll see all of artwork that I started when I first started at uni to artwork that I've done from like to now, and also I have a lot of like special things too, where I just draw at home or draw on the train. That stuff is there too. So yeah, that's there if you want to check that out, because some of the things like the paintings and stuff I can't really show you because I haven't taken them home, because they're on the canvas and I'm kind of afraid to take them home on a train, because I feel like somebody is going to snap at the canvas or destroy the painting, and it would make you feel upset and stuff. So those things never stay home, except for small little printmaking things. But anyway, besides too much rambling on making this seriously long video, and let's get started on showing you some of my artwork. Okay, so this is the stuff that I have done so far in printmaking from start to finish. So the first two, printmaking is a process where you pretty much, it says in the name, you print something onto a different paper, print artwork on paper. So it's kind of like a manual printer, by the way, but you're printing, instead of printing like ink images, you're printing paint images and stuff like that. Anyway, this was the first one. I just got this from a newspaper and painted it, and it's like a lovely drawing. And print is like, you get a nice, like from the press you get like a nice border, which just gives you like a nice, like, you can't tell, but that's like a little border there and stuff. Anyway, this is like a lovely what do you call it, like a lovely door. As you can obviously tell, it's a door, and you can still use the light and stuff and windows. So that was like my first ever print that I've ever done, and that was with oil paint. With printmaking too, sometimes you can ghost which is mean you can do a nice faded image of it. I've only done a faded image once, but here is my faded image of the main print that I've done. So that's the main print, and that's the faded image. So it's pretty much the same, it's just faded, and sometimes that just brings out a nice effect apparently. My next one after, this is as I said for all the weeks I've done. This one I have done, and it's probably one of the best prints I have ever done, and I'm really proud of it. And it's kind of, you know, from a game that I love playing at the moment, which I've been spamming you guys with a lot of my series, like spamming you a lot of guys on the series and stuff, and saying how much I adore it. And I really do adore it. It's like, I'm obsessed with it. And also my message tone is kind of something from it. But anyway, it is a papyrus from Undertale, and it's another oil paint thing, and I was pretty happy with this, how it turned out. It actually really does look like papyrus, and it's the flipped version of him. So it's like, you're not seeing it, you're seeing it the right way. I'm like, whenever I look at it, I'm seeing it the wrong way, but I'm pretty proud of it. The teeth were a bit funny, but like, I'm pretty proud how it was. The scale's right. I'm really proud of this one. This is probably like one of my favorite ones I've ever done for my printing, so I'm happy about that. It's just amazingly done, and I'm happy that it turned out well. This one was a bit shitty, but I painted a I don't know, was it called lino? No, I forgot what this process is. It's kind of like, you know, in the past when you like, you're probably in, like, you know, in your little kid and stuff, and people do that rainbow. They paint the rainbow and then they paint the black over it, and then you just scrape the black off, and then like you can write stuff, and then it has to see the nice rainbow effect. Kind of that style, but this one is just from the plastic, and then you just scrape on the image. But this was the first time trying it, so it's not the best. It didn't turn out well, but I don't know if you can slightly see it, but it's like a really faded poro. So like a little poro from like League of Legends, and it's a nice little poro, and yeah, it's really it's not my favorite, but it was my first try. This one, because I wanted to make a brother. This one is called, ooh, that's a nice texture, you can actually feel it. Sorry. This one is my first time trying dry point, and dry point is pretty much you're getting like you know the plastic that you get when you get a new electronic thing, that kind of plastic. We scrape on it with a special like needle-like pen, and you scrape over, like you kind of draw over an image, and then you just scrape it on, and that anyway. But anyway, this was one of my drawings, and you guys have seen one of these drawings in one of my playthroughs of Undertale. So it's like, yeah, it's another Undertale character. You guys have seen like one of the like videos. Anyway, guys have seen. I think I started off with it, like in one of the intros of one of the Undertale episodes. I don't remember which one it was that I've done, but it was in one of my playthroughs. And this is Sans, and it, like, yeah, I was pretty happy with this. I would have popped in the annoying dog too, but like, this is my first time trying this, and this took forever work. And yeah, it looks like a drawing, but it's not. It was a sketch, like a scraping over a drawing, and I used effects, and I used the needle tool to do a lot of cross stitching in the pants. That little kind of shadow effect in there is kind of like you just use sandpaper, and then do more cross stitching there, and the little shadow around here and stuff. You can probably see my fingers from the gloves. It's just me trying to scrub off most of the ink and then keep the ink on there and stuff. So I was pretty proud of that. That turned out amazingly. So this is probably another one I'm proud of. And then the last one I did actually only last week. I didn't pick up the one I did this week because that is posted on, as I said, all the social sites I've gotten down there. So if you want to check it out, it was also posted on my DeviantArt. This was the one I did last week, and it was the same thing, a dry point, but in red this time, like an orangey red. And this is like another drawing I did in my own spare time, and it's of a girl. It looks orange, but it's more red in real life. And excuse the little dirty box, because I try to keep it neat. And also this is that, and I don't know if you can see the detail in it, but I really detailed the hair right. The eyes are really detailed, the lips are really detailed. Body, I'm still getting used to making bodies, but it was just a girl I decided to do with a beanie on and the jeans and stuff. So yeah, that's that for those type of things. But I keep this one separately because this one's somehow bigger than the other ones and it's ridiculous. That's so annoying. Anyway, I'm also going to quickly show you one of the paintings that I'm going to make for the next coming weeks, but it's just the sketch that I did for it kind of recently. Once again, these two images have been posted on my social medias and stuff. So this is a little sketch I did, so this is going to be happening next time I come back to uni. And this is just a sketch, and it's going to be a layered, I think it's called a layered painting, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to be painting my two lovely cats. So my recently passed away cat that passed away in New Year's Eve last year. So her, I'm going to be painting her, and she's like in a little Pepsi box, and just her looking really, really adorable. The detail on the eyes are really good. And then I'm painting my cat, who she is still alive and well, and I'm going to be painting her in a bigger canvas and painting her sleeping. The reason why I made her going to be her the smallest and her the largest is because in real life, like, she was pretty small. She was pretty small for her size, and she's pretty large for her size, so I thought make her slightly smaller and make her larger. So yeah, and as you can tell here, I wrote down in here for painting layered painting. And hopefully if the painting does turn out well, I am going to be putting that out for the family, so the family will be really, really happy that I've drawn that. And now the last two things I'm gonna do. This was made last week or the week before, I don't know. First I did this in pencil, and then I did it in ink, which is like ink drawing type of thing, and honestly it turned out amazingly, and I didn't know I could create something this amazing. So this is my sunflower drawing. It's a really, really drawing, and if you ever want me to do some ink drawings too, I will definitely make some speed art drawings of that. But anyway, you can tell there's so much detail into it, like so much shading and everything. And if you do not notice at all, but like if you look closely, you can see little dots. And little dots can create shades. So pretty much all through the stem, so all through that stem and stuff, that is all dot shading and stuff. So and a little bit of if you look really close, a little bit of cross stitching too, which is just doing kind of like the checkered effect. So that's that. That was like the first ever drawing I ever done that I was completely proud of and everything. It made me happy that I created something like that. And then the last thing which I only did on Tuesday this week is another other drawing. This has not been completed yet, but it will be completed. It is in a bigger paper, and it's folded and creased in some areas because of the fact that I have a tiny bag that I take to uni. So yeah, anyway, so this is a oak tree drawing that I've done with the same kind of effect and style that I did with the sunflower. So this is just an oak. I don't know how that's turning up well or not. It's a bit bigger. I made this one bigger. Surprised I actually made it bigger. This one's a bit bigger, but it's the same type of technique that I've done, and it's very like cross stitching, and I'm gonna be apparently cross stitching the leaves, and this is one of my homeworks I have to complete. So yeah, so I only really did the stems and the acorn. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the cross stitching and stuff. So yeah, anyway guys, anyway guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this little show and tell type of a video instead of just my usual videos. I think I should do this every once in a while so you guys can see my process, and also since it's holidays now, you can see a lot more videos from me and probably a lot of speed art videos and stuff. If you want, probably not speed art painting just yet, but probably just speed art of like sketches that are turned into amazing drawings and stuff, and that will be the thing. So yeah, I hopefully you enjoyed this video, and as I said, if you want to see my process of the arts and stuff, and a lot of like my art and stuff, all of my links, I pretty much post my art pretty much everywhere, so all the links will be in the description, and I should really update my description and put DeviantArt in there because I use DeviantArt on a regular basis too. So anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like if you did. And remember guys, be cool and do not be a noob, and I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I make. Bye! I have to decrinkle this and make it look pretty again.